Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to the Finding My Happy podcast by Janet Michelle, creator of the Finding My Happy Mental Wellness Company and author of Finding My Happy, Chucking the Deuces to Toxic Thinking. This episode is about embracing the leader within. Embracing the leader within has been a very beautiful process. It's beautiful because embracing my inner leader meant that I was ready to live up to my full potential. And it's interesting how people will point out qualities in you long before you see them. I couldn't see my leadership qualities because I was too busy swimming in a negative image of myself and doubting my experiences and knowledge. There are so many societal clues as to what a leader should be, what leadership looks like, and how you approach it. Thankfully, there is not a one-size-fits-all approach. Your personality contributes greatly towards your leadership style. Sure, there are some shared leadership characteristics, but the essence of who you are should always shine through. At least that's what I learned. I used to feel like I had to wait for someone to pronounce me as a leader, which is the furthest thing from the truth. I did not actively seek out to be crowned a leader either. The added responsibility was not at the top of my list to take on. I was just fine hanging out in the background, blending in, never demanding too much of myself. That changed once I saw myself and my future in a different light. I wanted to go further in my career and life, including achieving things in the world of entrepreneurship. And having the tendency to analyze problems deeper than others, that helped me realize that I was actually a problem solver. And my old coworker would step into my office and start off with, "Let me pick your brain for a minute," which I didn't mind them asking, since it did allow me to sort of contribute to a resolution of a situation without necessarily needing to take kind of full credit of anything. As I stated earlier, I had to face some not so glowing characteristics chiefly. Those were time management and procrastination. I absolutely admired people who wrote to-do lists and stuck with them, who adhered to their calendars as if they were the Bible, and those who showed up 20 minutes before a place opened. Those actions said to me that those people respected their time as well as the time of others. And time management is really important, and it actually would prove to be a vital lesson, especially once I ventured out into entrepreneurship. In some areas, I am still a work in progress. However, I've come to understand that you are who you are before you get the title. I began to reevaluate my path in life and decided that I wanted to work harder for myself than I did for anyone else. And I have often heard the statement, don't minimize your greatness because others can't see theirs. And also, don't resist the bloom by denying the leader within. I really like that one. So this experience contributed to my happiness in a much needed way because seeking outside validation was harmful, and it was past time for me to cancel that. Like, I'm not seeking nobody's outside validation, and I have fully embraced the leader within. And I had to remember that it all starts in the mind. And for me, it was canceling those toxic thoughts that was imperative. I mean, that's the whole idea behind finding my happy. It's again chucking the deuces to those toxic thoughts, those thoughts that keep you stunted, those thoughts that keep you in fear, those thoughts that keep you bound and being afraid to step out. It's ditching them, just chucking the deuces to them. So I had to remember that. So before we go, let me leave you with 5 tips for embracing the leader within. If this is you, if this resonates with you, and you want to step up, but you're a little bit timid and you're not sure of yourself, let's write these down, or save it, or subscribe. Either way, get it. Just get it. Number 1, own your voice. Leadership begins with self-trust. Speak up with confidence, even when your voice shakes and your perspective has value, so let it be heard. Let it be heard. Number 2, lead with self-awareness. Take time to reflect on your strengths, your triggers, and growth edges. Self-awareness helps you lead with emotional intelligence and authenticity, not ego. This is really, really important. That whole leading with emotional intelligence and not in authenticity and not ego, because ego can certainly just jack up and throw a monkey wrench in things. If you have a big project or a group thing you're taking lead on, and you need to make some decisions, make sure isn't that you're not being led with ego, because that can fracture relationships, especially like working relationships and stuff, when you lead with ego. All right. And so empower, don't control. True leaders lift others. They focus on collaboration and empowerment. And they also invite ideas, they share credit, and they help others shine. So remember, number 3, empower, don't control. And I have another topic about that control piece, but that's in another episode. Number 4, stay grounded in purpose. Know your why. When you are clear about your purpose, your decisions, energy, and leadership style align naturally with your values. All right. So stay grounded in purpose. Number 5, practice grace and growth. That's a really big one. That grace and growth, I'm telling you, leadership is a journey, not a destination. Give yourself grace to learn from mistakes, pivot when needed, and celebrate the progress along the way. All right, so we have 5. Number 1, own your voice. Number 2, lead with self-awareness. Number 3, empower, don't control. Number 4, stay grounded in purpose. And number 5, practice grace and growth. And when you embrace the leader within, you don't wait for permission. You create impact from a place of purpose and authenticity. So don't be afraid of the leader within. Go ahead and embrace it. Stop trying to hide in the shadows and being afraid to really walk in your full potential, because you might be missing out on some things. You just may very well be missing out on some things. All right. Well, I hope you guys have joined this episode. I know it was a short one, but I like that particular topic. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to grab a copy of the workbook that accompanies this episode at the Finding My Happy store. And until next time, beautiful people. Oh, also, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast. You can find us on Spotify, Apple, anywhere podcasts are, and also on YouTube. You can subscribe there. And you can connect with me on all social media platforms, findingmyhappy.jm. And don't forget to check out the website at findingmyhappy.net. And if you want to pitch something, you want me to come and speak, you can send an email to support@findingmyhappy.net. All right, y'all. I am out of here. Take care, beautiful people. Bye.